Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then it vanish. I can't stand it. Out of order way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, now tables turn. God's plan, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. On my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real. I'm not pressed with making lists, for real. I stay low and stack my chips, for real. You keep looking for a flip, for real. That's not wealth, that's rich, for real. 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 For real, for real, really real, really real, really real, really real, for real, for real, for real, for real. No liens on the whip, for real. I get bored, I take a trip, for real. Take a loss, I never trip, for real. Been in shock, I'm not a lick, for real. Don't trust the soul, it's on my hip, for real. Make a move and you get hit, for real. No pictures by the crib, for real. Can't let them know just where I live, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. For real. Plain Jane on my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real.
Good morning all. Hope everyone is well, hope everyone is good. Let me see where all systems go here. Are we working, yes or no? Yes, we do look good, Happy Wednesday to everyone, and yeah, let's get into it. Massive dump here not overnight, but early morning for me, 5 a.m. we continued this move, and let's see what's going on here. So GJ just absolutely been going down here, heavy moves towards the downside as we can see. And yeah, heavy downtrend here, retracement. Now this move was caused by basically JPY PMI news, right? PMI news came and dumped price here as we saw PMI come back stronger than expected. With a strong economy, they expect inflation to go up, and that's exactly what they want in Japan, is inflation to go up. So that's what we saw here, is that we saw this continuation at exactly what's this, Asian Open, 5 a.m. right? 5 a.m. you can see that dump down here, and then just got continuation for the rest of the morning here. So we'll have to see what ends up happening here, and how price reacts to these zones here, and act accordingly, right? And act accordingly. So let's have a look what's going on in terms of news. Today we do have a bit of news. This is the first day where our news basically starts here. We have PMI at 12:30 for GBP. We have PMI for Euro. We have German PMI, French PMI, basically a whole PMI day today. Today's PMI day. We had JPY PMI and all of that stuff, right? So yeah, we need to see what's going on here in terms of what I expect. So this is how it works here. So let's bring up financial juice, see if we can see that Japanese news came back a little bit, less than expected. All right, I'm not seeing it. Let me refresh this. But yeah, it's a bit of anticipation of yen strength coming into here, right? Appreciates past, yeah, yen strength. You can see this is just all yen strength, and this is really trying to price in, right? This is trying to price in basically this. Where is this? On Friday we have Tokyo Core CPI, right? And that's going to be important here. They're expecting it to come back at 2.2, raise higher than 2.1, which was last month basically. So expecting inflation to go up, and that seems like we're pricing that in the market. So if inflation comes at 2.1 or 2.0, you're going to see a lot of weakness come back into the yen here. So let's go ahead here and look at what PMI we're looking like here. So for GBP PMI, expecting very strong numbers. Previous came back way weaker than expected. We're seeing basically a little bit higher, but they're expecting really basically 0.4% higher is what they're expecting on both numbers here. So anything above 50 means that part of the economy is growing. So manufacturing is growing, services are growing, right? If there's a number below 50, means that sector of the economy is contracting. So if we see 49, it means that economy is contracting. So they're expecting to see a bit of growth in manufacturing and a bit of growth in services here. Not too much, but that's what they're expecting. Looking at what previous news, I expect probably to get mixed at how it was last time. Maybe we see one come lower, one come higher. It's typically the way here, and basically the same analysis. I don't really look too much at other economies, focus on my economies. Now, in terms of the US, they're expecting numbers to come back a little bit lower in terms of services, right? Because they had a very high number here, come back at previous at 55.3, and now they're expecting a little bit lower here, and they're expecting a slight tick up in manufacturing PMI as it's lagging behind services PMI. So this is what's going to happen. How it's going to work is that if we see manufacturing PMI come back higher than expected, you will see gold continuation towards the downside. Now, if you see this come back weaker than expected, it's going to bring less strength in the dollar, and gold is going to move up. Now, obviously for pound, it's pretty straightforward. Positive news, positive for pound. Negative news, negative for pound. And that's realistically how it's working with those two events there. Now, in terms of price action here, we need to go ahead and see where the hell we are after a massive dump like this. So on the weekly time frame, see where we are at the weekly. I was sitting at this previous weekly support here, tapped basically target here for the whole week, sitting at this weekly support. So I do want to mark this. This is a very, very, very strong zone here. Oops, there we go, weekly support. So yeah, we're tapping into this weekly support down here. Now, if we're looking at daily time frame as well, not really too much on the daily. 199, obviously a level on the daily here. which we do have marked. Looking at 4-hour, obviously we're bearish session biased, but we're sitting at this major kind of rejection zone. Now this rejection zone has come from a while back, really. This is from our first intervention, so we're almost retesting first intervention highs. And this is what I want to show you, is if you look at this area and this zone here, look where we are. You know, we're in this zone, and this is kind of where we started to find our major support liquidity grab to give us the continuation up in our previous move here. So if we look at market positioning, we are in a very important spot in terms of finding support. Now the thing is, we can fluctuate between 20-30 pips from here, but a short-term low potentially can form from this zone here, as we're retesting previous daily structure now, well into previous daily structure here. And you know, weekly we've tapped basically target on weekly. 4 hours also come to a major support. We have 1, 2, 3 support zones all the way back from here as well. You can see how many times we retested this zone. 1, 2, 3, 4. We tried again 5. Here we retested 6, 7, 8, 9 times we've retested this zone and are forming a bounce off here. And that's just the key level 199, right? So if we bring back drawings here, you can see, boom, 199. That's the level we're bouncing off right now. Could we get continuation below? It's a bit unfortunate when we have such a heavy push early session here. Kind of does the move for the day, especially after yesterday's continuation. It's quite cooked. So you know, you need it's very risky selling lows at this moment, because since this morning we've had 200 pip move, guys. You know, 200 pip move has been done here in the markets. How much more can you ask it to do in London session? Maybe London wants to retrace, which was kind of the idea we tried to play yesterday, is that, hey, we had a big push down, do we want to counter trend in London? Wasn't the case. But the difference is we weren't coming from a 200 pip push yesterday. We were coming from less, right? We were not coming from that big of a push. Yesterday we were coming from, how big was yesterday's push? We were coming from a 59.60 pip push. So a lot more, you know, relaxed compared to a 200 pip push from basically, you know, Asian Open here. So we need to be extremely careful selling lows here, as that could literally be the liquidity grab to form a range / bounce. Now you can't expect it to give you another 200 pip push. It's possible, but at the end of the day, this could just form into some sort of range like this before making decision, does it want to break down? Ideally pullbacks as well. This could lead into bigger pullbacks here, but that's hard to say because of how bearish we've been. I don't want to experiment. We tried it yesterday, but trying to push on pullbacks right now can make sense. But again, if the market's going to be extremely weak, we're just going to fade out that pullback and fail very early, right? And you don't know where it's going to fail. Doesn't really have to retest anything. It could just fail anywhere on the charts here. So 199, obviously a very, very tough zone here. Currently rejecting heavily from 199 here. This current candle closing bearish here as well. You know, if there's a lot of weakness in the market, we will see this dump here right now. Problem is we've tapped target, so trying to, like, any setup 2s here would be great to continue down towards the downside, but we're at weekly support and we tapped 199. So is this the start of the rejection for this candle to close bullish and then try a little bit higher bounce before trying to come down maybe and retest the low and play the range? It's extremely tough zone to trade in. You're basically considering you know, you're basically seeing this area as the lows of the range, and you're literally selling right now at the lowest point possible of our current price action, which makes it extremely tough for us London traders here to go and capitalize on these type of moves. Do you consider the daily there as well? Let's have a look. 600. Yeah, I mean, you could mark that as well. You know, that could be a daily level here as well. But yeah, I mean, it's being crossed through with a few wicks. I don't like how messy it is. But no, if we're looking for downside, you know, obviously we're looking at levels below here. So ideally in this scenario, I'd love to see a liquidity grab up to the upside and then fail. This will give me confidence to try resell back down to the lows. But again, I have to keep in mind that this has just been a massive push, and you know, you can't be expecting more. So if it just ends up failing, you have to bite the bullet, right? So this is set up for rejection of 4 hour. Yeah, similar to yesterday, we had liquidity grab and retest yesterday, still ended up failing. Yesterday was a rejection of daily and 4 hour. It was a double zone, same zone as today. So it makes it tough, you know, it makes it tough. You know, and after yesterday, I probably don't want to go and take counter trend. Where it failed yesterday, this is the problem. It was super weak, right? We just failed right here, random spot. We had triple LTA, 1, 2, 3 LTAs, just failed. So we need to, you know, set up 4 cells. Which one? Oh, you're talking about set up 4 cells. All right, but you just wrote set up 4 rejection 4 hour. Where's set up 4 rejection 4 hour? We're not closing back in the range. Just send a chart. Send up this one. Yeah, if you mark this, but we didn't close out, right? Just retested it. So it wouldn't be set up 4. So yeah. Why did you go against bias yesterday? Yeah, I know I'm gonna be asked a lot of questions and a lot of people are gonna hate on yesterday, because we were not going down for the whole session. Every time we tried to go down, it failed. We tried here, it failed. We liquidity grab from the low here, it failed. We liquidity grab one more time, it failed to go down. So for me, it made sense at least to retest this range before further downside. I know higher time frame we were bearish, but there's nothing I can do if since 8 o'clock till we take the trade at 11, 8, 9, 10, 3 hours, we're trying to go down and we fail every single time for 3 hours. If price is failing every single time, you know, for 3 hours, then I'm going to be more hesitant for that downside to come till, of course, we leave these lows. But at that time there, we didn't look like we were leaving these lows. And I thought at least we could get a bounce, probably to grab liquidity a little bit higher, or at least retest previous range and end me up in a break-even trade. I was 2 pips from break-even here. This is more of me being a consistent trader by not moving to break-even too early, right? If you got out break-even, then it's kind of like next time maybe you will be moving to break-even too early, right? That's the problem with those type of things. So yeah, that's how it is, you know. That's why I decided to give that a shot. But we did know it was counter trend. Let's see this 4-hour level here. Yeah, but this won't be considered as this is like really tough to mark this. I mean, how many levels you'd consider? Then why not consider this 4-hour level here as well below it? Claudio? Why not consider this level below it? Like, you'll have to mark that one. No, the one below that one as well. Right? Because then you're sitting above that 4-hour as well now, right? So maybe that's where this rejection is coming from, right? So if you mark the second level here, right, now you're sitting above this level here, which is also weekly support. So if you mark both levels, this level here as well, right? This is the level you have. So now we're sitting above this level here, which is also weekly support and your second 4-hour. So you have to consider that, right? So it's contradicting. So let's have a look at gold here as well, right? Let's have a look at gold. So gold, do the analysis here. Gold has been pushing up from yesterday, right? So yesterday we had resolution in London session, straight candles. New York started chopping around here, and then around Asian session, same time as GJ, we started to kick in gear and start moving. If we go look at the daily time frame, this has led us to close a daily candle really nicely bullish at support. Look how good this closes. We do have this previous resistance here, so if price is going to be very weak, we will reject here. But remember, in the beginning of the week, I was talking about potential bounce, retest to 85s, and then potential bounce back up to 430s, right? So we could see today us reach 430s in terms of target. Looking at 4-hour time frame, obviously a nice breakout 4-hour candle close here, breaking towards the upside. We closed above previous weekly resistance as well. That's more of my higher time frame zone to see. So 4-hour did close above there. It looks like it does want to continue. 1-hour time frame is making a pullback now, so this does look like continuation. We are bullish on higher time frames here. looking like, you know, potential continuation. We could just move this higher here. Only thing that worries me is this 15-minute zone right here that we have not tested. We could get potential rejection from that zone. Otherwise, above that looks pretty good to continue at least towards this resistance here, which is going to be a 15-minute resistance. If we look at 1 hour, I think this is also a resistance here. Now we did tap that one. That is also 1 hour, so we can put this as 1 hour, as that's higher time frame. So bullish bias today on gold here. Nice candles towards the upside, to be honest, and I would be looking more for buys here on gold. So two options to take buys. Now that this support is formed, we're not having a clean candle range to buy back up. So if we're going to dump down, we need to dump down pretty heavy in order to create us clean range, and we can trade back towards the upside. Not pretty heavy, but at least down to this support somewhere 411 or something, which is about 40 pips, right? So it's a bit of a move down, and you know, that could be an option. Now for trading back up into the range here, I don't like the 5 minute, is too choppy. I think the cleanest moves are going to come outside of the range here. Looking at 1 hour, that's the same story I'm seeing there as well. And looking at 30 minutes, same story I'm seeing there as well, with 30 minute even giving me clean candles here towards the left. In terms of the range we have above here is around 24-25 pips with potential continuation. So yeah, my plan on gold here basically would be buys above basically previous weekly resistance. Right, that would be my plan on gold. So pretty straightforward analysis here on gold, and yeah, that's what I'll be looking for, right? That's what I'll be looking for, and to see what's going on. So in terms of GU, we can also have a look at GU, see what GU is doing today. Yeah, a bit of GBP strength happening right now. We can see 4 hour candles break down here, daily candle also break down, close below, breaking current daily low. If we look at 4 hour time frame, we're pretty clean candles here towards the downside. Nothing really indicating any supports or resistances. This is where we need to go reference our higher time frame, see where we are on the macro picture, right? See if there's anything that we could possibly reject from these zones here. And realistically, it's pretty clean in these zones, right? It's pretty clean. Even reference the 4 hour here, and we can see, like, yeah, it is pretty clean. What is this previous zone? That's wicks. Yeah, pretty clean zone here towards downside. So I would have a bearish bias on GU today, which does make sense in terms of, you know, previous daily and all of that good stuff. This we can move down to here, something like this. All of these we could say goodbye, and now we can see what lower time frame is doing. So 1 hour is bouncing here. We've obviously dumped. Best setup of today was something closing below here. Obviously not our session time as well. 3 a.m. this one came in, so around that Asian today, doing a lot of business in Asian. But yeah, that's a very nice close. Fill the wick to continue down. In terms of 30 minute right now, we have created a successful 30-minute support right here, which will also be the same on the 15. So we can mark that. There we go. Right, so what I would be looking for in GU is obviously closes below, but I would like, if resistances can form here, could be an option to sell back down towards the downside on resistance formed. You know, 30-minute resistance form, setup 2, classic setup 2. Problem is, how deep does it want to pull back is the question here, but yeah, that's what I'd be looking for. Setup 2 with break of structure could be an option. You know, I had a hard time here. Can I ask? Yeah, what do you want to ask? Wait. Before you continue, let me unmute you so YouTube can hear, so they don't think I'm talking to a wall. Really, they think I'll talk to a wall. Yeah, go ahead. All right. In terms of what, this 1 hour support being up here, you sell below the, well, that's how you base it. So if a 1 hour gets below, you can base it on 1 hour, but 1 hour stops. 30 gets below 30, base it on 30, because you'd expect it to break through the 15. Now with such a margin of this, look how small the margin is. You know, with such a small margin here, then it's okay, you know. That's how it would work. So yeah, just base it on that. We can't still hear him? Yeah, I'll have to figure out how to fix that. You're talking to a wall? Unfortunately not. Would be boring to talk to a wall. Yeah, you can hear me, yes. But I need to find how to bring Zoom audio into stream. I did do it, but it's just not picking up the app. I'll probably have to reset it. So yeah, that's the analysis for today, guys. Let's see what ends up happening, how price action forms here, and react accordingly, right? React accordingly. So yeah. Any news today? Yeah, we do have PMI news in a little bit. All of that news starts at 11:15. We start with that. So in about an hour and 15 minutes. So we have a bit of time. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed the analysis, you know the drill. Can we do the YouTube business? Would appreciate it. 300 of us in here would appreciate getting the likes to 150. Hate to say it, but it's part of the game. You guys know the drill. So yeah, let me put the scam likes in chat. You know, let's do that as well. Can you do analysis on gold? We just did a very in-depth analysis on gold. I recommend you go back and watch that. I think it will help. Just rewind the stream. No 350 likes because only 310 watching. Yeah, but we'll see. If more come to watch, then we'll be able to reach that goal. I think we can reach past it. All right, how's 15-minute closed here? 15-minute on GJ is closed. Doji here, current candle, no top wick. Actually, no, nipple wick here. 30-minute candle has closed bearish as well. So good 30-minute candle close here. Very close to support, so we'll have to see how it reacts at support here. One hour did close bullish though, right? Claudio, you're talking about GU or GJ? All right. Because GJ has more of that problem than GU, right? Because range on 1 hour is very small now. Range on 1 hour is 4 pips, 5 pips. 30-minute is the same. 15-minute it looks bigger, right? 15-minute is 16, 17. Well, 13 pips here. 4 hour flip on gold to bullish. Yeah, potential here. Close above here. 12 minutes. We need to see what happens in 12 minutes. If we can close above here, will be good. I'll be interested in that myself. We have nice 5-minute structure in here as well. Yeah, ideally would like a close. 1 hour candle has closed bearish though. That's what I don't like. 1 hour candle has closed bearish at resistance. Right, so we could see this as like a setup 3 because of the liquidity grab as well. But then stop loss would have to go below the 1 hour low, which would be about 51 pips. Target here is around 24 pips. Doesn't make sense. You're just forcing a trade. Same story on 30-minute, right? If you were to take a 30-minute break of high, where's stop loss gonna go? Below here. If you're gonna take it based on 15-minute, again, stop loss is same place. Even break of high here, you can't put current candle stops. Candle hasn't closed yet. You're gonna be here. It's a little bit smaller, 37 pips, but still now you're trading with lack of confirmation. If this thing is just gonna rip through and push like this, then the only other option we have is to use 5-minute to our advantage. We'll need a thunderstorm or something to be able to do that. You missed 1 hour on gold. I just spoke about the 1 hour on gold. It's not that I missed, it's just it doesn't make sense to risk to reward perspective. If you're happy trading the negative risk to reward, then yes, but remember, keep 1 hour stops because anything can happen now on a 15, right? 15 can reject now, close back in the range. We could retest support, then go up. If you try put tight stop, you might be stopped out. That's why you have to follow the rules based on the time frames. Bro, past phase 1 with 0.5% risk. Wow, that's incredible, man. But I'm in phase 2. I increased the risk to 1%. Now I'm facing difficulty. I increased the risk because it took more than 1 month to gain 8%. So I want my funding account to be as soon as possible. Why are you in a rush? Right? What's the rush for? You have to realize you proving yourself. If you're facing difficulty because you increased risk and now you started losing, means that it's a confidence issue. It's not a monetary issue because you're not risking real money, but it seems like you're putting pressure on yourself to pass a challenge too fast. At the end of the day, there's no time limit. Why does things have to be completed in a certain date? Who's putting pressure on that? It's you. Now remember, you're coming into trading to get good at a skill at the beginning, right? There's no way you can change your life, build an additional source of income if you can't build the skill. Like at the end of the day, that's the only thing that's gonna pay you. So instead of rushing the process, just focus on doing what you did to pass phase 1 and take it easy. Remember, phase 2 is easier than phase 1. So don't need to mess up. 50% of getting funded is done. Now you only need to do the other 50%, which is an easier 50%. It's kind of downhill battle here from now, I mean, you missed the 1 hour resistance on gold. I did mark it. It's just I added previous weekly resistance. It's the same resistance. If you're talking about this resistance here, we've tapped it with 2 wicks. By the time it gets above, we should be okay. But this is the rejection I was talking about, right? Like, look, if you're entering based on 1 hour FOMO trade break of high, you need 1 hour stops because these pullbacks you can handle with 1 hour stops, but any tighter now, you're very close to stop loss, right? You're about 4 or 5 pips. Not going to be good, right? Especially that you have no support. I would consider you get a little bit lucky if it just ends up going up from right here, right? But it's not luck if you put your stop loss below structure. That technically makes sense. Now you're trading based on probabilities, which is the massive difference between actually trading and just trying to do something in the market. I was planning to take this, but didn't like it because 15 closed back in the range. Yeah, when you have this long wick, if the wick was shorter, I agree. Only other problem as well is long term. Why is this like this? Oh, this is your snipping tool. Only other problem is that this thing here. You would want it to close back inside this range with a smaller wick. Now this makes sense to continue bullish, right? This with a rejection wick here, and it becomes very tough. But the idea you had is correct, yeah. If we got deeper pullback, this candle maybe ended up somewhere here, then you closed, yeah, that's fine. You can use this as a watch zone and then potentially continue. Do you host webinars and classes for the people in your private community? Yeah, we have basically a whole library. We have a whole library of videos from advanced to basic concepts, over 30-40 videos, and we host webinars every single week, right? Every single week we host webinars, and yeah, so they do get that for sure. I mean, there's a library of content in there that is a gold mine. It's a gold mine of content. Let's have a look. What's this? What is this? USD JPY? Oh, this is GJ, 5 minute. So the price, I'm like, that's not UJ prices. Yeah, that's a nice structure here. I would like to see how price formulates around this zone here, especially at the 1 hour, right? 1 hour, look at this weekly support now acting as problem. 1 hour support might act as problem as well. Yeah, basically that zone. Something closing below that zone is going to be a lot better. A 15 below maybe to break through these lows with a 30-minute as well, right? And a 30-minute and 15 close below there will just be a setup 1 on the 30. I'm bullish because of the 4 hour and 1 hour retracement. I don't think we have a 4 hour retracement. It's just a bounce at the moment. We're not fully retracing. Yeah, 4 hour has flipped bullish, but again, strong 4 hour bullish, bearish close, you know. See, if this 5-minute now can close below that zone for you here, then it is very good for the probabilities. What's the reason for JPY strength recently? This we're seeing more in terms of inflation wanting to increase, right? We're seeing more likelihood of inflation wanting to increase. I usually don't like you're in this, or you're just looking at it? Oh, you're in it, that's why. Well, hopefully it breaks my box, right? Hopefully my box is wrong. You still have overall bullish outlook? Yeah, I know it doesn't seem like it, but yes. I mean, short term we're obviously going down, but yeah, overall higher time frame, this is not worrisome. Just yet. But remember, a big bounce can come and that can end up rolling over into the lower high, but that's still going to give you a good bounce. What conditions would change that perspective? Major GBP weakness and JPY changing whole policy and stopping their bond buying program. So a whole policy change with the JPY. What do you think? It looks like 1 hour is going to make a bottom wick, or it's small wick, or before going up, or that small wick is okay. What you're looking for buys, AD? You want to buy, DJ? Yeah, we tried that yesterday. It wasn't very successful yesterday. You know, there's a lot of weakness here, so I'm not going to rush into buys myself. But yeah, it is a small 1 hour top wick here. For sure, you can expect a bigger top wick. In a week, GJ has dropped 800 pips. Yeah, it's been crazy, right? We knew that at some point big pullbacks are coming, but it happened very fast, and yeah, it just happened like a carpet sweeper underneath your feet. See if this 15-minute can close below the 30-minute support here. This would be good. Of course, it's pushing right before I want to take a trade. Yeah, it's just typical my luck these days. Yeah. I'm probably not going to trade GJ today. It's just not following what I wanted to do. I wait for 51 seconds and I can't get just a close below the 30-minute support. Has to push in 1 minute candle like this. Gold candle here looks interesting. 27 seconds for gold candle close. What is stop loss looking like here on gold? About 25 pips, 27 pips here. I might be interested in gold here. Let's see if we can get a bottom wick on this next candle. Right, would like to see a good bottom wick here. Let's see what we can do. Stop loss now is around how much? Around 30 pips stop loss. 15 pips to here. We have a breakout move here. I don't like how deep we closed here. It's a bit of a deep close, but I feel with volume we could really get going here. Look at 4-hour time frame, right? It's very clean on 4-hour. So with volume, we should be able to push through that 1 hour. We can use the 1 hour as a watch zone. That's the kind of conditions we're in. And with good volume, we should be able to push through that. Yeah, I'm going to give it a shot here, break of this high. On my broker, it actually didn't break the high. If I look at my broker, it hasn't broke the high. Right, so that's what I'm gonna do. Stop loss below candle low. GJ is pushing two. Do we have two setups? Yeah, we have set up one on GJ as well. But so close to 199, I think gold looks a little bit cleaner in my opinion. Ideally, I wanted to enter here with something closing below weekly support. Pretty simple trade. Would be also close below the 30-minute support. It's a nice bottom wick on gold though. Gives confidence if it flips. All right, 1 hour, 4 hour have no bottom wick. 4 hour does have a bottom wick here. I do consider that as a decent bottom wick, and this current 4 hour definitely decent bottom wick for me. One hour, I'd consider that, yeah, not the strongest wick, but it does have a wick. Be cool for this to turn out into a setup 3 actually. What stop loss on gold will be below candle lows? Previous 15, right? Setup 1. Why do we need a top and bottom wick before entering a trade? This is a good question. The reason, think about it like this. The reason why you need a top or bottom wick before entering a trade is because it's basically like the last step you need. Think about driving a car. What's the last thing you do is you release the handbrake. If you don't release the handbrake, release it, then what's going to happen? You might have a rough drive, right? And it's the same thing in trading. The reason we wait for no top wick and the reason we wait for a bottom wick, let's say, when we're looking for buys, is that if the candle starts pushing up with no bottom wick, right, it does not have the bottom wick, what's going to end up happening is there's a high chance that this candle can flip to make a bottom wick. Exactly what this candle is doing right here, right? This is making a bottom wick. Now, if there's a higher chance, because most candles have wicks, then that bottom wick that you get caught into, you're basically being part of the liquidity grab that can end up hitting your stop loss. So it's giving you that last confirmation, grabbing the liquidity like a little spring to continue you in the direction. Same thing for sells and waiting for a top wick. So that's why you need top and bottom wicks. At my broker, it's a straight at 1 hour and 15, no space for me, unfortunately. Straight at 1 hour. What do you mean by straight at 1 hour, man? Do you mind explaining that to me? Why don't you live in New York session? I'm in gym, and also we're in the exclusive group that time. Directly at the watch zone. Yeah, I'll double check my broker, but yeah, my broker looks the same, closed above nicely here. And the watch zone is on my broker from break of high is around 16 pips. Yeah, the same. And what do you mean by 1 hour straight? 1 hour has same nipple wick on my broker as well. Recovered from my food poisoning? Good to hear that, bro. Good to hear that. And now I got the flu back to back. Damn, bro. That's what happens. It throws down your immune system, right? Do you trade NY off stream? If I take any trades, it's posted in my exclusive group, right? So I talk about the trades in my exclusive. There hasn't really been a trade where I don't really discuss before I enter, because we're all discussing about trades anyways, So we're always talking about it there. Like it's already part of the plan, so it's been mentioned. So that means to say I don't take any trades that are off plan, right? But in terms of on YouTube, yeah, there's plenty of trades I take that are not on YouTube live stream. As YouTube live stream is only, you know, 2-3 hours of the day, right? There's a whole day ahead, and trades can come at different times. And you know, that's where I would discuss them in the group or something like that. GJ, break of lows. GJ is bouncing from 199, I would assume. Yeah, just about that area, you know, 199. That's the problem. Annoying it pushed last 2 minutes. Have an appointment? Take care, man. Take care. Claudio, you secured or you still holding? Yeah, didn't give you your 1-to-1. Below 199 is clean on 15 minute or what? We have these little zones here. These are some zones here. Tony, can you relax, bro? Gold trying to flip. Look where it is, bro. It's literally... Are you mad? Tony's ultimate FOMO guy. Moves 2 pips, he's saying trying to flip. Can you relax? It doesn't flip till you see the price cross 2418. Don't say anything. I feel, bro, as a streamer, it's not easy to trade live because already trading pressure, many people watching is added pressure. It is, but you sign up for the game and it's kind of just trying to bring a level of showing people what trading is really like. You'll get, you know, you get a lot of hate for it. You get a lot of people giving their opinions, but at the end of the day, I'm not there for them. And I know it sounds harsh, I know it sounds arrogant, but remember, I'm trading here for me. So irrelevant of what happens, yeah, it can feel shittier, but at the end of the day, I'm here for me. I'm gonna take my trades, I'm gonna do what I want to do, and whatever they say has no, you know, no relevance really to my own personal trading. Whether they like the way I trade, whether they hate the way I trade, it's worked very well for me, it's working well for others are benefiting. So as far as I can see, then I should just keep with my consistency, and that's the way I treat it, you know. So that's the mindset I have going into when I stream, right? It's just like I'm here to do my job, and no matter what happens, you know, take losses, take wins. I think over the year of streaming I've been doing, I think it's been very evident of what we are able to do, and I think I've displayed a huge amount of discipline, consistency, good trades, and also, you know, accepting the losses that come, right? I mean, just yesterday I took a loss, right? It's fine, but before yesterday I took 1, 2, 3 wins, right? I took a loss and then I took 1, 2 wins, right? And then I take 7 wins here, you know. So it's like, it's just irrelevant, you know. This 15-minute candle is closing a bit too deep for me here, guys. High chance that this candle is going to close bearish. Luckily, we waited for bottom wick and we didn't get caught in this fake out, which would have been a nasty, you know, nasty thing. So really understand that waiting for you know, waiting for a bottom wick means a lot here, right? So it will invalidate the buys because now we also have a 30-minute rejection candle as well. So yeah, I'm gonna delete my buy order, and it's a little bit annoying that every setup I get is not triggering me and giving me a push, or doesn't come. So this is a bit of a weird market cycle. Most people appreciate your work, which is want to do this is serious. Yes, I appreciate you guys who appreciate, and I mean, that's all I want to do is just show what I'm here to do, you know, irrespective of results, which I think results have been very good. At the end of the day, I'm not here, I honestly, like, I'm being not cocky, but I don't owe anyone anything, right? I had a discussion yesterday with my psychology coach. He said everyone makes mistakes, even the top traders. I gave you as an example of a trader that I never saw making mistakes. He didn't believe me. I make mistakes. You've seen me make mistakes. You making me seem like a furu, bro. 99% win rate and all of this. I literally made a mistake here. Look, I wrote it on the journal. Look at this. Bad management, not good SL, TP hit. Remember that trade? This trade was very badly managed. It hit TP. Look. But I put some stupid SL here that made no sense just for price to go to TP. That's a mistake. So I make mistakes. So you better tell him that I make mistakes. Otherwise this guy thinks I'm a furu. Are you sure you are here to do your thing, or are you building a brand? Of course, I am also building a brand. Otherwise, there would be absolutely no point of me being here, right? Like there's a caveat. The reason why, right? The reason why that I'm also here is to build a brand, right? I want to build an online presence and I want to try help people. I enjoy this. That's the whole reason I have built a network of traders. That's the whole reason that I've built a community, is because of me being online. I would never be able to do that without, and I'm very proud of the results. I take pride in that. It's something I enjoy doing, and the growth is amazing. Same things like that. I've been able to make different businesses. I've been able to build stuff like, you know, Pip Labs. So this is amazing. Can we see exclusive group journal? Yeah, exclamation mark journal, right? Hi, one thing I've noticed with your community is the haters are the ones who always comment and make the stream messy. Yeah, but the positive ones also, but they're just watching the stream. Very true. Yeah. Yeah, because they have nothing to say. They understand the game, you know. GU worth a look? Yeah, we did close below here on GU. Let's see what we got going on here. It's a bit of a deep close. You know, GU loves to grab liquidity. This is the only thing that scares me in GU, is the liquidity grabs. We've not done any liquidity grab, no 5-minute structure as well. See, for me trading GU, I'm gonna only take A plus setups. You know? Took it, but I believe only no 5-minute structure to protect SL. Problem is potential liquidity grab. Bigger top wick would be warranted, you know. Is A plus setup when every confluence, especially when I'm trading a pair that I don't always trade, right? I need it to have super good confluence, especially on the back of a loss, right? So if you've taken a loss the previous day, you don't really have, you know, you can't be taking, like, it will be, I might miss setups because I'm extra picky, but I need to make sure that the next trade has the highest chance of winning. You can still lose, but, you know, that's just the way I like to do it. I finally passed my B stage thanks to Harry. Amazing, bro. Well done, Ethan. That's amazing. I'm happy to hear that. Let's continue the consistency stage now, which is you remaining profitable, you know. So that's the next stage now. More work, but this is amazing. Nothing rejection? Yeah, I mean, GU does look clean, higher time frame. For sure, there's nothing. Just the 30-minute, right? That's it. 30-minute here, this type of zone here, and then that's it. Hopefully I can enter this trade. I mean, if you don't mind taking a little bit extra risk and just enter and then expect a pullback. Otherwise it's clean till, you know, basically down here. My trades taken have significantly reduced. Yeah, that normally ends up being the case actually. You know, it definitely does help, right? Any tips to pass the B stage? I always get B, then lose. It keeps repeating. I need to find out what's causing you B. Is it overtrading, emotions? What is it, right? So normally, if someone in the group, if they are at B stage, I just monitor their trades. So, for example, Ethan, with him, we kind of less trades. Less trades have been the key. I have 0.5% risk on my funded. I'm currently up 3% now. Thinking of increasing my risk to 1%. Is this okay? Yes, it is okay. Just pick good trades, you know, that's it. Any trades that you're unsure about, and you know, you can go back to that 0.5%. But just don't do that as an excuse, right? Don't be scared to go 1% and then go back to 0.5. But yeah. It's very interesting. We see dollar getting strong, but pound getting stronger here. Stronger than dollar we're seeing at the moment on GU. Oh, you're asking Claudio? Yeah. I don't know. You'll have to ask him. This would be really nice to see this 5-minute give me a structure here so I can enter, you know, something at the rebreak once it makes a pullback here. 3 minutes, we could get thunderstorm. Thunderstorm would also interest me here. Hello, I watch a lot of YouTube traders and I can say you 100% are the real deal, not just as a profitable trader, but as a no BS, straight to the point individual. Keep up the hard work. Shout out from Mex. Appreciate you, man, and appreciate the kind comments, and happy to have you guys on stream. Harry, I know it sounds very stupid. Just curious why people are hiding the capital, not showing the size of their account because of security. Personally, for me, I just like to keep that, you know, kind of private. And, you know, with these days, people, back in the day, when you used to show 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 profit, you're amazing trader. That then became boring to grab attention. People started showing 50,000 profit, 80,000 profit to grab attention, right? Now, so it's just being blown completely out the water, you know. But I don't know. For me, the reason I keep it private is just it's not something that I feel I can prove more through the skill, if that makes sense. Like, I'm trading in front of people, not people concentrating on my balance, you know. That's always been the way I like to be. Where do you recommend to get good trading information from? I mean, that's kind of asking like a F1 driver. Can you tell me who my favorite F1 driver is? He's going to say, hopefully me, right? So I'd hope that you could benefit from information from me. I'm not getting my 5-minute pullback, huh? I mean, the only way I enter this is if I go half and, you know, just sit through the drawdown if it happens, you know. But I would expect drawdown in this position for sure. The setup is already there, S3. Yeah, I just want pullback for extra liquidity confirmation. Where's the liquidity? Thank you for your liquidity, Carla. Morning, man. I mean, it's had a push already, so it might need to pull back and then go for the push, you know? That's the thing. GU has always been slow, man. No top wick on GU? Yeah, it's a nipple wick at the moment. I bet most of the whales are hidden, they don't brag about their money. Yeah, most of the biggest traders are not even on YouTube, right? You want my opinion on EURUSD? Made my analysis, drop down 15-minute inside. Yeah, I could quickly look at EURUSD. Let's see what EURUSD is saying here. So we start off on weekly. I haven't looked at it. So weekly is closing bearish here, moving down as well on EURUSD. Daily time frame as well, moving down, coming towards this support zone. 4-hour time frame also. So you have to be careful of this zone we're just sitting at right here. So where we can get potential rejection here on EURUSD. If we do get below this zone, which is kind of just right here, that's where you can get your continuation of sells, which is also the 1-hour support here. So basically something leaving this support would be ideally what gives you your downside momentum. If not, if we start later starting to leave this high, you could look for it's counter trend pullbacks, but 4-hour would have closed bullish by then. Mr. Giu, are you gonna push up here and give thunder or what? Gold, my plan on gold is to buy above this resistance here. We had, luckily didn't get caught in this fake out, but now probably a 30-minute close above here in 16 minutes would be the way for me. Would be the way for me. Would it make sense for another sweep on GU? Not really, but I'm just taking A+. Like, this is a valid setup on GU, this close below. You know, but I just want the extra confirmation so I don't have to manage this trade, you know. But this is already valid, you know. The 30-minute close is valid here. 30-minute stops, it's valid. I took this. What did you take? Yeah, nothing closed bullish yet, man. This is a bad trade, right? Because nothing's closing bullish. You're buying a bear. Yeah, it could play out, but consider this lucky. Long term, you run this, it won't work. If this flips, stop you out. My funded is 6.4% after 12 funded attempts. Amazing. Take it slow, take it disciplined, take it controlled, and yeah, you know, hopefully this is the one that you pass, brother. Finally getting a pullback I was looking for. Give me a sec, I'll go to the toilet and come back. Alright, I'm back. The only thing that worries me is we have a lot of euro news, right? This could also impact price here. So I kind of want a quick move, you know, and it's not showing me quick move. How can I balance work and trading? Don't trade as much, right? See if you can find a window during the trading hours, either New York session or London session, and just trade for an hour. Like, that's all you need. Remember, you only need to check the charts once every 15 minutes because that's when a candle closes. So make a plan, set the plan, and you can check the charts every 15 minutes and, you know, set your alerts. Yeah, I'm new in the chat. Love your content. Thank you, man. I appreciate you being in the chat here. Make sure you leave a like if you haven't, guys. Just reminds me when someone says that. And if you're new to the stream, welcome, man. I hope you can find some sort of value here and enjoy the content and enjoy what we do. And if you do find it interesting, show up to our streams, right? Show up to our streams. We stream Monday to Friday. And yeah, it will be a pleasure to have you on stream, you know. Leave a subscribe so that you make sure you know when we go live, right? So make sure everyone subscribe. Actually, a lot of people watch stream are not subscribed, so I'd appreciate that. A 1,000 people live. Yeah, that was our goal. Our goal was 1,000 people live. I think either YouTube has some sort of issue because I'm seeing less numbers overall, or I don't know, or it's just summer, people are on vacation, right? We're the real people doing some work right now. All right, nice pullback we've had here. DJ gonna go down. DJ going down is a chef kiss for upcoming buys. Yeah, in the future for a short. You just missed that short. Which short, man? Which short? Yeah, we're getting below these lows now. Good 1 minute close below. Yeah, I might sell GU at this area right here. It's my plan. If we maybe re-break into this area here, might consider to give GU a sell. Ideally, we survive till the 1 hour. 1 hour would be a lot simpler here. There's a lot of messing about here, you know, a lot of messing about. I also like GJ closing below here, and GJ is faster than GU. Do you normally consider 1 minute time frame valid in your analysis? Not for analysis, no. It's just kind of like to see what we're doing, you know. But it's not something you take into your analysis, no. You see how I'm not rushing into GU here? 30 minute might close above on gold here, right? Keep an eye out for that. 5 minutes here. Too much going on. We have GU. Okay, what I have made my mind up is I'll wait for London Open here. This is what I'll do. Either we'll have GJ closing below my 15 for sells. I want to see if that's valid on a 30 minute as well. Yeah, this previous 30 minute range as well. Look how many times we've tapped that. Or we have gold close above. What if you reach 1,000 views way before even now, but it was YouTube glitch all the time? No, it wasn't. Highest we reached was 900 and something. 926, I think. I think even I think there was a 980 sometime. We were so close. That's just like a number goal. You know, have you guys ever had a number goal? I want X of X. That's just a number goal. Would be cool to have 1,000 people live, you know? Will you trade news? I will be trading through the Euro news, yes. Let's see if gold wants to close above. Will also be an hour close above here as well. You'll definitely reach 1K viewers, man. Thank you. Appreciate the support. Everyone tell a friend to come watch tomorrow and we can hit it. Yeah, literally if everyone told a friend we could. But, you know, it's not about just hitting it once. It's about, you know, people that actually want to watch and enjoy the stream. Benefit from it somehow. So it's been my goal, someone just benefiting from it, you know. GG's at daily support, correct. Alright, can gold close above here in 2 minutes? I wonder if we can do it here. Harry shaved his beard? I mean, the sad truth is I don't have a beard, right? So how have I shaved it? What's planned for news? I'm not trading news open like some, you know, gamble on euro. Hey, why don't you have a beer? I don't drink. It's also 10:59 in the morning. All right, 43 seconds for gold to potentially close above here. I wonder if we can do it. Do we have enough juice in us in the last 30 seconds? Oh. Doesn't look like we're gonna close above, chat. Ugh. Yeah, so we didn't close above here. I need something close above for me to take a trade. But we can get trades above this 15-minute resistance here. Keep that in mind. 1 hour breaking this high as well. Close below here. We need to be careful with that. So we're kind of waiting for above that resistance, you know. So let's see what happens there. We have room, especially on 4 hour. This is very big range on 4 hour, right? 2330s can be in the question here. Like to see close above the next bottom we can go. Yeah, that would have been ideal. Just if we had a little bit more pips. See what's happening with GU. Yeah, GU closed back inside of above the 30 minutes while I was being patient with it. A plus, right? Need to take A plus. A plus. This GU typically is doing this, right? It goes grab the liquidity, which is what we needed here. GJ is also doing the same thing, bouncing up a little bit here. Gold. Dump down, then continue above. Yeah. Yeah, that's... But the question I have for you is, which one was it? Right? That's what we have to realize. Which one was it? Was it this one? Or is it this one? Because technically this closed above here, right? Then faked out. How big is that range? 27, 28 pips? Not bad. Was that a counter trend setup? No, you can't just make it up because, you know, at that time everything was pointing down. There was no setup there, you know. See what GJ is doing. Is Owanda fixed itself or still? It's looking alright. Oh, I was getting excited for a minute. Claudio, imagine that guy who shorted from 206 and was in 400 pip drawdown, still holding. Imagine. Hello bros, how do traders in Forex without any indicators and use high time frame? Can you tell how to better price to long and short? Yeah, you don't need indicators, man. Remember, indicators are, majority of them are coded on what candles do anyways, right? Such as momentum and volume oscillators as well. So you don't really need them, to be honest, especially if you're trading price action. It's not too important. What's your entry for news? I'm not a news gambler. It's not something I like to do, is just randomly enter on news, hoping to go in a direction. Yeah, you can make estimated, but with slippage, with slippage, with spread. I know you probably watch those videos online of these guys full margining their accounts, but again, that's full margining their account. There's a way, but you know, I just don't like it. It's not the way that I run it. Setup 2, setup 3 has a win rate of approximately 55, and it's even if you randomly take 1-to-1. What's your probability? Would be 50-50. Do you consider to discontinue? If for you, yes. For me, I don't think I have on stream that low of a win rate on those. They are 66, 61 here, but very small count. Very small count. Right? Very, very small count. So yeah. Because look at the difference in count. We have 74. You know? 74 compared to 20 and 15 is not enough. I'm sure if you run this longer. Problem is we haven't had market trending for setup 3. Setup 3 was a massive setup back in 2021, 2022. A massive setup. Like you would take it every day. You would come to the market. Market would push like this on a day like today and not range. It would just keep pushing and you take setup 3 after setup 3 after setup 3. Setup 1 goated? Yeah, we get a lot of setup 1s these days. That's why on my channel I make it a big focus for you guys, right? That's why on my channel I make it a big focus. All of these breakout strategies. Fake out is not, this is setup 4, but make sure you check out my videos though, you know? How do you grow hair like yours? You just don't cut it, right? I use EYES indicator. Yes, goated indicator. Leg day looked tough yesterday. 3 plates on Smith is mad. More than 3 plates. Hey, don't underestimate now. Joking. No, mashallah, it's good. Yeah, leg day is like that every week, man. This is how leg day is. Best workout of the week is leg day. Just open account. I see market spreads are low. Yeah, they do have pretty good spreads. Do you have video on your channel with setups and explanation? I do. You can check it. Top 3 price action setups. That's the name of the video. This one. When you consider reducing risk at the end of the month, let's say example you're up 6% mid of month and you have 2-3 bad days, deviate 2-3% in July, would you consider going down to 1% or continue? Depends how much that money means to you. So that's a very personal process at that point, right? So if you're up 2-3% and you have to pay something end of month, you have to do something, then yeah, you would consider just saying, hey, I can't really risk making any less, I'll have to be conservative. But if you're just trying to, you know, make as much as possible, grow your account, then yeah, you continue with 1% risk, because probably 2-3% is not enough, right? You just don't take, of course, stupid setups, but you'll continue with that 1% risk, and you don't need to go down, because it's not like you're up so much that you have to protect it, if that makes sense. But you would have to protect it if you need to do something with 2-3% worth of capital. This is exactly what happened yesterday. Grab liquidity from the downside, we start bouncing up. Just to fail. Thunderstorm is goated? Yeah, Thunderstorm is good for sure. Bro, India government will reduce gold price by 6%. Well, gold price is attached to, like, it's a standard price. So if they're reducing it, then... No, I don't think they can. I think it will be due to their legal standpoint. How much money have you made from YouTube live stream? Yeah, I can show you how much I make per stream, man. No problem. I always like to show this. People don't believe it, but I really don't make much from YouTube live streams. Around $5 per stream, if I don't get copyrighted. Oh man, it's asking me this. Let's go log in here. There we go, live. Pick a stream. Analytics. There you go. 600 viewers, 658 viewers. Watch time 64 hours. Estimated revenue $5. So yeah, if you look at let's say with YouTube tax, you're making maybe around $2 per stream, you know, $2 per stream, $3 per stream, something like that, you know. Something like that. Look, there is something wrong with YouTube, with viewers, right? Look at this, 7:30 peak. No way we were at 7:30 here. Yeah, so that's how much, man. That's how much. How much your videos depends. It's the same on the videos. So a video that gets, so for example, a video that gets this type of video here with 1.1k view will pay me around, same, $5. 2k views will pay me about $10. These type of big videos here, let's see, like this one with 48k views will pay me maybe about $30-40, right? So you make $30-40 for 6 months of work and 1 hour 41 minutes of content. You're not posting on YouTube to get paid by YouTube here. You need to do, all I'm doing is creating a brand, providing value for people, and hoping that they can learn something. If you read, the whole reason I started this channel is to share the most valuable, when did I write this? Long time ago. Learn to help you all in trading career, and that's it. I'm just sharing valuable content from my lessons, right? Lessons that I learned. That's it. Even though it's financial niche, yeah, once you start getting like 100k views, once you start getting 120k views, you can start making $500, $600, $700 you know, a video. Like, that's pretty cool to make that. But again, you need to be massive to be making that per video. Again, I don't stream for monetary purposes, right? I stream to show people what we do. What we do, you know. That's it. Look at GU's push. Yeah, big boy push. That's the pullback I was saying. Like, we know the pullback is gonna happen. Problem is, you know, that's why A plus you need pullback in this scenario. Unfortunate though, did make sense, but this is just this is to do with some news as well here. Of course, Euro news. You would have seen a similar move up on the Euro as well, right? So this is both of these things together, right? Legend has it, if you don't hit the like button, you will blow your account within the next 7 days. I appreciate that. But Roger's YouTube makes 4,000 to 5,000 per month if he's posting, and also his live stream gets thousands, right? You see it on EG, Euro GBP. I think I have EG here. Ah, those are fucking all messed up. You know? And yeah, if he makes that much, that's great, man. That's great, you know. More for him, you know. But I'm just showing I don't make that much on YouTube, you know. What about those who get 136k views per video? Yeah, they're paying decent. Maybe 5, 6, 7, up to $1,000 you can get for that type of video. Not 1,000, not 1,000. But yeah, $500. The problem is not every video I'm monetized. Sometimes I get copyright hit, you know. Have you ever thought about TikTok live? More views? Bad audience, bro. All the people on TikTok should not be, you know, concentrating. The act of going onto YouTube and actually signing, you know, going in and joining a chat, it's a lot better, you know. Again, I'm not also chasing views, right? Also in Dubai, it's hard, man. In Dubai, for some reason, TikTok is not as popular. Right, what's happening here, guys? What's happening here? I'm not seeing much happening here. GJ is going on an absolute tear here. No closes above anything. Yeah, we did close above there. I wonder if 30, no, 30 nothing. 1 hour also nothing. Very interesting pullback. Just news? Yeah. It's news giving these pushes here now. What's your most important vids? I would say the streams, man. The streams probably a lot of value. This is just really good. I'd say every video I make has effort into it. I don't just make a random video. Like every video has value. Like there's not one most important. That's like saying what's the most important thing in trading. I couldn't say one thing. What's the smallest thing in trading that if you take away, you lose? The smallest thing in trading if you take away, you lose. Well, you don't, it's not guaranteed to lose, right? But you can lose more with one of those things. I'll probably say volume time, right? It's a small thing, but you can lose way more trading outside of volume time. It's literally time. It's not even that type of stuff, you know? I want to see what the news came out as to see this reaction, right? So let's have a look here. French PMI would have come back more positive here, right? So we're seeing this come back, but we're seeing more positive in services, right? Services is a little bit more important for the people, but look, this is a more than 1% drop, so it's actually quite mixed here. So what I mean is mixed. So we're just seeing this reaction here. Took 0.4% loss, seems huge in my fund that got used to thinking about payout going to be X amount, and now it's not anymore. Why do you think like that? I got used to thinking my payout is going to be X amount, and now it's not anymore. Oh, you're talking about the amount that you were going to be paid out? Yeah, because losses are part of the game, right? That's my point, is that you will give back. It's an expense. You're running a business. Can we expect same for Germany? Move, I don't know, but mixed, yeah, it can have a chance. I'd expand it. You know, you have, what's your expense? You're running a business. What, you have to pay staff now? You might end the month with $1 million profit, but you might net 300K because of expenses. You're not going to sit there and say, you know, why do I feel like that? It's just business. I'm already paying you, it's not enough? Yeah, that's the point. It's not enough. I will modify a word, it's not enough. He should triple his monthly subscription. Expecting London Open candle to gain momentum. Ideally only 5 minutes left to this, but you know, London Open 1 hour candle does have some time to gain momentum, yes. This is just chopping. Look, this is nasty for 1 minute traders. Take out lows, take out highs, and and then range. Typical, give me your money at the end of the month, if I've seen it before. Have you taken any trades this morning? I'll reverse the question. Do you think there was any trades inside of this range? That's reversing the question. Not a hate question, but that would answer your question. So the answer is no. And then now we've had some news on GJ. It's starting to push it up heavy. We're starting to see this. So this is the first time we're getting a little bit moving here on GJ. I think 200 can be a nice setup. Yeah, that would break second structure, but that's a while before that. That probably happens later by NY or something. Gold is nasty right now. Yeah. Buying DJ if it breaks 1 minute high. Just be careful with news, Claudio. Don't revenge back that trade, you know. That's exactly what you're doing. Since when did you trade 1 minute? When's the last time you took 1 minute trade? Write me in chat. Six wins, 2B, 1 loss in the previous weeks. Now 3 losses in a row. Now it's going to be hard for me to enter another trade. I'm getting scared of losing again. Any advice for this? Yeah, you'll have to hop on a sim, man. That's going to be the best thing. And 6 wins, 2B, 1 loss. Hopefully you have a journal. 6 wins is insane, right? It shows that you know what you're doing. This is just the time where patience really has to pay here, right? Patience has to pay. It sucks. It sucks when we go through these slower times, but we've been through it a million times. I sound like a broken record, and I'll continue sounding like a broken record, that again and again and again, I'm going to say that we're going to have amazing weeks where you get your 6 wins, 2 BE, 1 loss. Great weeks. We're going to have weeks where it's slightly slower. It's the name of the game. Summer is like this. Summer is really fast, slightly slow in terms of setups. Really fast, slightly slower. And I really feel like it's like that during the whole year. And that's just part of being a trader, I feel, you know. I don't really see another way. But to gain confidence back, just look back at your old trades and see if you're doing the same thing. If you're not doing the same thing, then obviously. Otherwise, just hop on a sim. That really helps me. You know, just go simulate. Bro, look at GU. Yeah, we saw GU. GU is trying to reject now. We have news here in 20, not 20, in 2. COVID time had volumes? Yeah, of course it did. That was an event that no one could expect. But remember the rule, Bram, is once you take 3 in a row, something's going on. What's going on? Now, one of them was because of emotion. The other one was with me. So, and then this one, I'm not sure what you took. If I had to guess, would be GU. And that's because after 2 losses, remember what I said, right? Remember I said, take A+ setups, right? I wasn't entering GU because I wanted A+. I'm happy to miss a trade because I don't lose anything for missing a trade. I could have gained, but it's not A+, right? We wanted the pullback for it to be A+. If it's A+, then guess what? If I lose that, I know there's really nothing I could have done. And I'll just accept the fact, you know? And I'll just trade the next day. It's very simple, or the next session. You know, there's no rush. There's no rush. It's just a long term. Remember, you take in 6 wins. You definitely can know what you're doing. And, you know, we trade together, obviously. So, you know, those wins are with me as well. So, you know, it's just about time, you know, it's about time and choosing the things, you know. So you know that you can be consistent. You've taken wins by yourself. You've seen it happen. So yeah, a bit of news here now. Let's see what this news came out as. Still pending. It's called JOMO. Yeah, joy of missing out. I've heard that before. $52, so we come back a lot lower here on services. Let's see if manufacturing comes higher. 42, wow, very bad numbers for German. But you know, German economy has really been going down recently. So we're seeing bad numbers on manufacturing here, really bad. But service is still growing. It's still growing, but much less than previous, right? So we should see a little bit move down. Euro probably a tiny move down here. Oh, not tiny, or definitely a move down here. And yeah, we're seeing that. That GU also is trying to move down here as well. Nice little setup 4, but again, no top wick here. This was a beautiful setup 4. Wish it gave us top wick, but this is again accounted to news, right? Remember, this is news. I passed phase 1 in just 1 week. Now I'm 10% drawdown. How long did it take you to get to 10% drawdown? If you're in 10% drawdown, then the account's blown, unfortunately. You know? Are you looking for only buy trade? No, I'm happy to sell, but this is news. If you pass it in 1 week, it was expected. Yeah, I mean, you know. There's no consistency, man. Remember, being funded demands consistency, not profits. Thanks for the advice. Gonna go call it a day, though. Get my head right again. Yeah, for sure, man. I think that could be good. You know, run. I would say look at your journal at your last 6 wins, right? Just have a look at those. Just watch those before you head off the chart and feel good about those. Remember, that's way better than where you were 3-4 months ago, not even being able to generate, you know, profitability. So have a look at that. What's a good time period to pass a challenge? Doesn't matter, man. You can take it extremely slow. Pass it over a 6-month period. Pass it over a 2-month period. Up to you how slow you want to take it, you know. You could just go super chill. Is your A+ setup on your YouTube channel? I'm a subscriber and I love to see, a new subscriber, love to see what it is. A+ setup is just one of my setups, but it's making sure it's following the rules exactly. So like if I want a deep bottom wick, it gives me a deep bottom wick. If I want it to break the high, I need it to break the high, you know? Stuff like that, you know, it's just following the exact ways, I would say is the word. Guys, can you let me know in chat what type of content do you want me to post? You guys want more vlogs, but tell me what you want to see in the vlogs. I'm thinking to do like a week in the life, right? A week in the life. That's what I'm thinking. So not only like a weekend, just do you know, multiple stuff. Do a PipLab Sim prop firm challenge video. I think, yeah, that could be cool. Flex vlog. Oiled up vlog. Flipping 100 to 10K. You know, I've got so much requests to do a small account flip. For the hell of it, I think I might do it. I will see after 4 years of my trading experience, if I go aggressive in the markets, use all of my thing, can I flip it 100% in 1 day? Not 1 day, maybe 2 days. Right? Because so many people have asked. $100 too unrealistic? Yeah, but I would do 100 to 200. I would do, or 200 to 400. I'm not doing 100 to 1000. That will take long. Because I don't know, without full margining, I don't know how to flip money in such a short amount of time without going full margin, you know? Are you planning to travel this year for content? You could make some vlogs, something similar. Yeah, I'd have to hire man, but too busy, man. Too busy, you know? If I were to travel, I'd need to take like a week off, you know? We have stream and chat and webinars and all that. Vlog and meals? Yeah, we could do something. What's gold doing? Yeah, this is getting extremely boring here. Extremely boring. Any expensive item buying vlog might be better. Or you're building a house, maybe share with that. Yeah, it's under construction. I could share some more property stuff, to be honest. The problem is I just hate whenever I go do property stuff, I'm with guys who don't want to be on camera. You know, and you have someone walking around with you with a camera. You look like a really asshole, you know? Who's this kid with a camera walking around? You have guys who own $100 million companies, and you're just standing there with a camera, bro. And they don't want to be on camera, that's for sure. I can tell you that much. You know? You know? But I just have to find a way. Yeah, exactly. They'll be like, who's this wannabe rich kid, huh? Flexing with us, with, you know? But there's a way to film. There's a way to film, you know? Bro, as a YouTuber, I can definitely tell you to target particular niche. Don't try to different content. I think if you see my channel, you see I'm pretty good at that. You know, but yeah, of course. Yeah, it's not good manners to walk around with a camera unless you announce yourself, you know, unless you announce yourself. How to join the free webinar? Free webinar is on the WAP. There should be a link coming by Nightbot, or scroll up in the chat, you'll see Nightbot. The WAP link is the free webinar. Every Sunday you upload videos, but they feel slightly forced now. Do some videos about property and what trading allows you to do with money. Making money isn't hard, retaining and investing is. Yeah, I like that niche, of course. I do make those videos with the vlogs and stuff. But yeah, for sure. You know, we can do that, but I don't know why it's forced. I think our content is very original. We're not forcing. It's Q&As are typical stuff. How to trade NY session is just I made a video a while back, how to trade London session. People liked it, 24k views. So about 4 months later, I decided to make the same video, but for London, for New York, you know. So, you know, trading like a business, this is more business related, not that popular, you know. I'm not worried about content. I have good content coming up. It's just I'd like to discuss with people what they want to see. But yeah, of course, yeah, you know, making videos about more investing and stuff like that. That's why a week in the life would be better, right? A week in the life would be better because I can take you through a week. Not everything happens in one day. So I'll just film different parts and put it in a vlog, right? Film me trading. The problem is I can't film me trading. Like a lot of content YouTubers post is how I made X in this amount, or how I took this trade to do this, right? But for me, I'm always trading live in front of you guys anyway. So maybe I do a video with trade recaps. I do a video with what I'm doing during the week. Maybe I go somewhere, what work I'm doing, how we look to scale different things. I think that would be super interesting, like just an overall vlog for the week. You know, have someone follow around. I think that would be cool as well. You're highly underrated in the community. The views don't dictate how good the content is. True. Hi, I'm gonna give you a tip. Every stream at the end, change the title to what happened, thing happened on the stream. Then people will watch it, which one and what happened. I use my Instagram for that, but I just like to keep it like that. People don't deserve. They have to put in the work, you know. They have to put in the work. They should come join us live. Anyways, guys, price is ranging. Today we learned a lot. We didn't FOMO into these buys here. One loss save. We waited for pullbacks on GU. One loss save. We didn't FOMO into GJ sell. Another loss save. That's all discipline, guys. That's all discipline. Not FOMOing into sells, knowing the key level is here. Not FOMOing into the buys as well. And this is keeping us safe in the market. So a lot of good information, right? A lot of good information. I want to see how your mindset is after you lost. Watch yesterday's stream. You can watch it. Yesterday's stream is live on YouTube. I'm transparent about this. I'll go watch yesterday's stream. You can enjoy what happens after I take a losing trade. And then also watch what happens after I take winning trades, because they have happen more often than not. So yeah, appreciate everyone. Let's get it. Hopefully tomorrow we speed up here. It's getting a little bit choppy here. But I'm hoping, you know, consistency is going to play good, and we're going to get some good trades coming. And you know what it's like. Look what happens when the markets get going again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins back to back, right? And then, okay, we get a little bit slow. Not every day is a trade. And then, boom, it comes back. And that's the thing, right? That's the thing. Do you stream every day, same time? Yeah, same time. Subscribe and turn on the bell. It will notify you when I go live, right? It will notify you when I go live. So hopefully catch you guys. Have a good rest of your day. Hopefully New York sets us up good. I'll be posting on Instagram if anything we take in New York or something. And yeah, we're going to do that. So appreciate everyone as well. And yeah, take care, everyone. I think you should trade NY once a week. I'm trading it with the guys in the exclusive group there. You know, so appreciate everyone. Take care. Trade sharp. And hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace. See you all.